2. Answer.
Impulsive, right? Gotta stop being impulsive.
There is a dash.
I bet you some people will learn how not to be impulsive, haven't they? Nope, don't put them in my mouth. Don't want your scabs like eating your own blood. I don't think I was 4 members on my last stream. I want more Finn too. Absolutely. Two days ago.
Okay.
5 days ago. Oh, so it's not live. Well,
think puzzle-oriented game. I'm with that, and we've got some, but the vast majority of people
can't show that. It's just members only. Oh well. This is just for members of every game, America's Gaming. That was a preview of it. If you wanna watch the whole video, you gotta join Matt Cave Gaming's channel after you subscribe to it. If you want to see the whole video. That was a preview. Anyway. Maybe Margie is responding to me. But if she has, then I can't show it. Margie must be bad. I know one. Nee, dat was het. Oh. No. Let's do something else instead. There, that's funny. I know. Alright. What is it? There we go. Anyway, that's one. What's it got for it? That's one. Even Diaries, this one. Don't all like that. Choose one. That's terrible. Let's do break it 24 hours. Make it simple. Time going. I hope I understood that. I need it. Okay. Oh, because okay. There we go. Match. Let's go 0 for this. 20. You have something. I don't know. So simple. Oops. Zero is great. Zero is Brett nuts. Oh, if zero is greater than 24, then zero equals zero. That's funny. Oh, shoot, that's funny. No, it's not what I meant. Shoot. There, I'm gonna try that. Play. It's, how do I get to show up? Try this. Hmm. 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 Jamie. I supposed to cut out for computer programming. I'm hungry. Chicken. Chicken. Yeah. Oh yes, chicken. Chicken. I need chicken. Yes. Good. I think I have to put that a different way.
Congratulations! It's a
Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Right one. Right one. Right one. I don't know if I was to watch Rachel Legends, Lord. Play Rachel Legends. I don't know if I'm supposed to play it. Strength my faith through real testimony. This is now. This is then.
No. Oh, no.
I'll change it. Return of the Jedi.
Here you go.
Hmm.
All right.
Don't. I know.
There now.
yes. Get on up, get on up, get on up. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is my first stream of this type that I did or am doing using Windows 11 of this type. Not my first stream using Windows 11, mind you. That was 7 months ago when I used Windows 11 to do a short stream on my other laptop, my secondary laptop, my Hot Pepper laptop. I need to for John Hombre. Hold on a second. No. John Hombre. Face. There we go. My John Homer, my mugshot. Face. Anyway, not mugshot. I'm never going to jail. Anyway, I'm not guilty of any crimes. So, so let's see. You know, I've never really committed a real crime my whole life. I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful to be a law-abiding citizen. Whew. I have resisted arrest before. I guess that's a crime. But it's about the only real crime I've ever committed. But
Hi, long time no see. If you don't know, I had surgery on my gums. I had a gum graft. They took skin from the roof of my mouth and put it over a receding gum line, and it took a while to heal. And then my mouth looked like Frankensteinish for a bit with stitches, and it was so that's why
the monster, not the doctor, right?
That's right, Mike. Thank you for making that clarification, because otherwise I wouldn't have known.
I know.
But anyway, so I was gone and I had other shit to deal with, but I'm back and I miss you. Hello. Another thing that happened, so there was the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct a few days ago. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I think you watched it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did?
So.
About the prices. That seems to be the main thing that people are bitching about.
Okay, so somebody left a comment for me, and they were like, "Oh, I can't wait to see Mike bitch about this." I don't really know. I haven't been following it.
Yeah.
So I don't really know the deal yet. So I just saw, what did I see? I saw a trailer, and they showed what the console looks like, and I saw that it was higher frame rate, which isn't a bad thing. But I don't know. We're gonna see. I actually have no idea yet, so this will all be new to me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hello, everybody. Should we start? Oh, thank you, Dangle and Pangolin, for subscribing for 14 months. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
There's that Nintendo sounding music we all know and love or hate. This is just their vibe. I feel like ever since maybe Wii U era has been so. I mean, they've always been Nintendo, but it just feels
I can think
so
of a word
modern
for
Nintendo. Well, yeah, but and then they're gonna have some dude with a really calming voice narrate it. Oh yeah. So this was the big announcement. The Super Mario. The Mario Kart World. Thank you.
Wait, there's a new Mario Kart?
Yeah, it actually was pretty cool. You know that?
And start harassing you. I mean, like cops do all the time, and it's hard not to put up a little bit of resistance, And then they hit you with resistance around.
Can join the festivities. You'll be able to see.
I hate that, and I think that should be off the books everywhere. So.
You like broke through a banner like
exactly.
cinematically or something.
So there was a banner.
You did though.
There was a banner hanging down that was like a flag almost.
And you just like probably passed through it, or
right? It was like a fabric.
I said my piece. I'm not gonna say anything more about it.
Good don't.
This.
There was really no playing. Was just watching a preview of the whole
Police take too much liberty in what they in arresting people and taking authority and charge and being the boss. They take too much liberty. They delight in causing people misery. I support the police, but they should do their jobs better than what they do. They should be better.
Well, they need to be trained in knowing the law, for one thing. Police should give a crash course or at least a long course in knowing the law, the local laws, and the national laws, and the federal law. Well, national is federal. They need to know the federal laws, and they need to know the local laws. If they don't know that, then then they don't do the job right. That's the problem. The police don't know the law. I think they do, but they don't. So. All they know is what their training is. They don't know the law. If they knew the law, they'd do their jobs better.
They should be trained to know the law. Because police don't know the law. They don't. That's why they take too much liberty in what they do. So. People, if you're being falsely arrested, just say you don't understand your rights and they can't arrest you.
Come on, get down. Come on, get down. Come on. No. No. Get down. Come on.
God, I love you. Praise you, Father.
What are you all going to do? I'll carry you, put you on the cat tower. Zach doesn't do. You already knew that.
Ah.
Yeah, coaster.
I'll go into one of my earlier ones. See what I got in my earlier ones. Number 14. Try 14. 14. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's one I'm more familiar with. Something I'm not familiar with, maybe. The 14th.
No.
No, 39.
Not yet.
39. 41.
One thing remains. Vader. You
43,
must confront Vader.
Diary 3. Diary 5A. Diary 8. Diary 6. Diary 23. 50. 51. 52. Diary 2. Diary 6. 7. 4. 6. 37, 36, 35, 34, 35, 18, 17, 16, 3, 15, 14. What do we have here? Do I even want to go there? Who knows what I'm going to be digging up.
Diary 14 of Brent V. Study 3600. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a second, female cat, I named tomorrow. She's a calico. Posts, 3,959. December 16th. 2021 at 9:07 p.m. Post by Study 3600 on December 16th, 2021 at 9:07 p.m. 2021 AD 12/17 Friday 12:45 a.m. It was a nice Christmas surprise, not when something invisible tried to gouge my right eye out. I managed to stop it from happening finally when I said, whatever is doing this, stop in the name of Jesus Christ. When I said, you demon, stop in the name of Jesus Christ, before that it did not work and was of no use because the source of this fiendish play was not demonic. Now I will finish watching and reading Return of the Jedi, because The Force Awakens came out on December 18th, 2017, meaning that by 12 a.m. tomorrow I need to start The Force Awakens novel and have Jedi finished. I had a nice, long nap. Wow. Mary Jane Watson from Spider-Man No Way Home now has long brown hair and olive skin. Wow. Praise God. Just looking out for the little guy. 1:50 a.m.
Whatever.
I'm taking another nap. I got about 3 scenes of Return of the Jedi read and watched. 7:32 a.m. Time to do it over again. I woke up. It took all that I had. Today is a unique and special day. From 9 to 11 I need to work part-I of a split shift at McDonald's. At 12 p.m. I have an appointment at my apartment with Taylor Brady. From 1:30 to 3:30 I need to work part 2 of my split shift at MCD's. Then I need to head to Walmart to pick up my meds. Then from 7 to 8 p.m. CDT I need to bell ring for the Salvation Army at a store. Pastor Pete gave me an old KJV Bible. It is beautiful. I will try to finish it this year, or next, I mean, starting today. Genesis 1 to 2 KJV. CF Moses 2 to 3, Abraham 4 to 5. Genesis 1 to 2 4. 1:6-7 Firmament vault separation between cosmos and cosmos, dimensional realm and dimensional realm, universe and universe. 110C, not C's. 116 greater light sun. Lesser light moon. 121 whales include sea monsters. 2:6 mist, like a cascade of thick waters pouring like fountains all over earth or Gaia to water her. 2:11-14 Pison Ganges. Gin. Nile. Hiddekel. Tigris. Euphrates. Euphrates. 2:25 They were clothed in opaque light, had spiritual, not fleshly tabernacles. 10:54 a.m. Genesis 3 KJV. Cf. Moses 4. Genesis 3:4. Apocalypsis Moses. 3:1 Many beasts had followed the serpent because of its high rank due to its subtlety. The serpent had 4 legs, feathers and wings. 3:3 God commanded Adam and Eve additionally, apparently, not to touch the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, lest they die. 3:4 Ye shall not surely die. Satan spake by the mouth of the serpent to get Eve to deny the word of God he had given her and Adam. 3:7 Man tried to cover their sins, but a blood sacrifice was needed. 3:8 First recorded instance of man hiding from God. 3:10 Man's guilt revealed unwittingly by his words. 3:12 First recorded instance of blame. 3:15 The Edenic dialect, first messianic prophecy in Bible. 3:16 And thy desire shall be to thy husband. Husbands and wives not under the curse but under the blood, New Covenant, even the Book of Mormon or committed to the Second Covenant, i.e. true heart believers committed wholeheartedly to each other and to God, not subject to the manipulativeness of women and the domineering nature of men. 3:20 Many Adams, many Eves, many lands called earth. 3:21 A blood sacrifice covered the sins of man, Old Covenant animals. 3:23 Man put on probation. 1:21 p.m. Taylor Brady never showed up at my apartment, but in the meantime I got my house a lot cleaner than it had been. Taylor will contact me on Monday to reschedule our appointment, she was out of town today. I have 7 minutes before I need to clock back in for work today, and I'll work till around 3:30 p.m. CDT. One of the things I'll need to do is towel buckets. After work, I'll sit on the picnic table outside in nature and study the Bible, then hit Walmart around 4:30 p.m. and then go home and type all my Bible studies up on my 14th diary, then go bell ring, now from 6 to 8 p.m. When I get home from bell ringing, I have until 12 a.m. to finish reading Return of the Jedi. At 12 a.m. I will start The Force Awakens, both the film and the book by Alan Dean Foster. It will be the 4th book I consider canon I have read or listened to by Alan Dean Foster in the written Star Wars saga. The Approaching Storm. A New Hope. Splinter of the Mind's Eye. The Force Awakens. I can tell he is a decided theist. He has a gift like mine for visual motion picture-like inspiration. The most recent time I exercised that gift was briefly for Thrawn Strikes. 2:36 p.m. Tomorrow I work 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Next Thursday I work 10 to 2 also. I'm off every other day until the week of the 27th. The 28th I go see my new RX Dr. Tracy. 2:48 p.m. I'm going to shave a few hours off of my schedule and head home right now. I want to get these things off the page and onto the screen soon and get an early start on Return of the Jedi. 5:53 p.m. CDT. I did not go home until about 3:46 p.m. because earlier, as I had been working, a man named Dave had told me he had something to give me. But I got cold so I went home, tired of waiting. This isn't right. Middle of December and there hasn't even been any snow this winter yet and it's supposed to be way colder. A man passed by me when I was on the picnic table earlier today and commented that God must not have paid the electric bill because it was too cold. I remarked that it was supposed to be cold because it was winter. But it's too warm for winter. Especially for here. I'm bell ringing now, or about to. The last 2 times I was not punctual. Now I will be. It's 6. Time. 6:31 p.m. At 6:31 p.m. CDT I subscribed to Star Wars Santa on my AOL.com account. Because Google is so integrated into my phone and it won't let me switch accounts the normal way on YouTube, from my deleted account which I can't use to access YouTube on my phone, to my new AOL account, for to do so may erase all my phone contacts and data backed up on Google. To access my AOL account on my smartphone, first I need to go to my Chrome web browser on my mobile phone's data network and go into incognito mode, then go to YouTube from there, then from incognito mode on YouTube. Sign into my new AOL.com Google account. 7:10 p.m. CDT. George Lucas originally had a 12-movie cycle planned for the Star Wars according to a Wikipedia.com article on the sequel trilogy. I'm taking a small break from bell ringing because I'm doing a 2-hour stretch. Last edit, June 13, 2022 at 5:43 p.m. by Study 3600. Love is Sacrifice. Study 3600. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a second, female cat, I name tomorrow. She's a calico. Posts, 3,959. December 18, 2021 at 3:03 p.m. Post by Study 3600 on December 18, 2021 at 3:03 p.m. 12/18. Sabbath Saturday. 5:35 a.m. I am having porn problems again. After viewing hardcore pornography, which I was disgusted with even as I viewed it because of the unnaturalness of the practices in the video, I started a stream and played Raid, Shadow Legends for about 4 hours all night long. During work, I had a lot of Dr. Pepper, but not too much. At bell ringing, I had about 2 small cups of coffee with cream and sugar. I finished reading Return of the Jedi and started The Force Awakens, but just the books. I listened to a lot of Dark Tower 7 last night. 3:07 p.m. I am streaming. I came home from work today and streamed and created a media review category, given the idea by a male coworker. May it soar. Amen. SC-22EXT space. A diagonal wipe cuts to a Star Destroyer, the Chimera, passing beneath us from the left, diagonally. SC-23EXT space. The tip of the Chimera, then the whole ship, passes above us, from on the left. Some smaller destroyers can be seen. SC-24-inch Chimera bridge. Admiral Thrawn stands, in thought, looking pensive. Voice from behind. Admiral Thrawn. Thrawn, yes, Captain. Pelion, a large group of rebel ships is amassing near the Hapan star cluster. Our intelligence reports say they are tracking our fleet and planning on attacking us head-on. I suggest we call for reinforcements. Thrawn, if history serves us, and is any indication, Captain, I agree. Send for whomsoever you deem necessary. Meanwhile, alert all defenses. Shields at maximum. Tell all squadron pilots that this is no drill. If they want a pitched battle, they shall have one. I admire the tenacity of our enemy in taking the fight to us. But it shall not prevail. We have the upper hand. SC-25EXT space. A large rebel fleet blasts out of hyperspace and begins to harass the Imperial destroyers surrounding the Chimera. SC-26 in Poe Dameron's X-Wing cockpit. Poe, we go for the head. We take out the Chimera, we take out Thrawn. SC-27 space. Masses of Imperial TIE fighters belch out of the destroyers like mad hornets. Intense dogfighting is everywhere. Poe does many heroic deeds. Many shots of banter between Poe and BB-8, and many shots of Imperial pilots in their TIE cockpits lining up rebel targets. A squadron of Nabo N-1 starfighters, with Rick Ollie in the lead, has joined the Republic fleet in battle. SC-28 in space. A large superstar destroyer arrives out of hyperspace with 2 additional Imperial fleets. SC-29 in superstar destroyer bridge. Admiral Ottinger, prepare for our bomb missile drop. On my mark. Target all rebel ships. SC-30 EXT space. The superstar destroyer lets loose a volley of downward falling missiles which select many rebel targets, incinerating cruiser, frigate, and fighter alike. SC-31 int NIEN-NUNB's X-Wing. NIEN-NUNB, says something in Sussistian in surprise. SC-32 int Rick Ollie's N-1 starfighter cockpit. Rick Ollie reacts in surprised shock. SC-33 int Poe's X-Wing cockpit. Poe, we're no match for that, Admiral. We need to call retreat. SC-34 int Victor's arm bridge. Admiral Akbar. I couldn't agree more, Commander. What do you suggest? We're surrounded. SC-35 int Poe's X-Wing cockpit. We do a loop-the-loop and create an escape vector. SC-36 int Victor's arm bridge. Akbar, that has only been done successfully once in the history of spaceflight. But we have no choice, Commander. All ships, follow Poe's lead. SC-37 EXT space. All the rebel ships together as a unit make a tight loop-the-loop, like the tying of a shoelace, until the pursuing enemy ships have an escape hole in their defenses, which the rebels shoot out of through hyperspace. SC-38 int Chimera bridge. Captain Palion, I never thought I'd live to see that tactic employed successfully, Admiral. Thrawn, it was a bittersweet victory on both sides. They survived, but most of their ships were obliterated. Any guess at their next move, Captain? Pelion, they see that direct assault does not work, so my guess is they'll go for our shipyards and try to halt our production, targeting Quad and bill bringing. Thrawn, my thoughts exactly. We must lay our traps there. Your advice is most appreciated.
I'll get apple juice.
SC-39 int Coruscant Treble Hall Anteroom. Ben Solo and Rey are sparring. Ben's orange crossguard blade crossing Rey's yellow blade furiously. Ben, I wonder what's taking Finn so long to arrive for saber practice? Rey, I'm sure he's on his way, dear. Ben, well, he'd better hurry up, he's late. Finn rushes in. Finn, I was on a date with Rose. We planned it for weeks. When I remembered practice, I was like, oh, man. I'm here. Rey, where's Rose? Rose, VO, right here. Ben, okay, youngling, grab a saber. Finn walks over to the assortment of 5 lightsabers on the table and grabs one. He ignites it. A green blade emits. Ben laughs. I don't think you're quite ready for a blade like that, young one. Rose hands him a blade. Here, try this one. Finn ignites a blue blade. Ben, attack, Finn. Finn and Ben spar for about half a minute, then Rey, then Rose join in, with them, and they are having fun, laughing as they spar. SC-40 in Chimera Martial Arts Room. Luak and Seabath practically try to kill each other as they intensely train with their sabers, employing every tactic, from lightning to spinning Luok's double blade, to try to kill the other. It is brutal. Thrawn, step in. Thrawn, am I interrupting anything here, Jedi Sebaeth? They stop training. Sebaeth, no, nothing at all, Admiral. May I introduce my apprentice, Luok? Thrawn, perturbed, who led him aboard this ship? On whose authority is he here? VO on mine, Admiral. I let him on board. Thrawn, very well, Captain. Perhaps he can be useful to me. Luok. Luok, yes, Admiral. Thrawn, there's a certain rebel cell that I need dealt with, led by former First Order leader and traitor Kylo Ren and Rey, his wife. They are far too powerful for me to deal with, but not for you. I understand you have dealt with them before. Luok, it's unfortunate. The Nagri informed me that the two were able to fight them off on Anakra and escape them. Then I tried finishing the job, but they fled like cowards on an old vine-covered freighter. They shall not escape me again. This I can assure you. Thrawn, then it is true. If you can destroy this rebel cell, I may yet give you the Vice Admiralty of my fleet your master desires for you. Luok, I do admit such would not displease me, Admiral. Thrawn, then see to it. As for you, Master Sebaeth, we have important plans to make. Sebaeth, I know it, Admiral. You do not disappoint me. To Luok, we shall continue with our training. Admiral Thrawn and Captain Palian leave the room. SC-41 int Imperial Palace Coruscant Quarters. Finn's quarters day. Finn is studying hollows of Jedi teachings as he listens to classical-esque music. Suddenly, he hears an intercom buzz from his desk. Finn presses a button. Yes? Poe, we need you down to the Rebel Hall for an intelligence briefing. Finn, I'll be there right away. He gets up and heads out of his room. SC-42 int Rebel Hall Coruscant Day. Poe, we need intelligence on what the imps are planning next. My guess is they may try to take Christophsis, but we can't be sure. I need you to, Finn, Rose, to do a little recon. You two work well together. Go to Christophsis and find a man by the name of Ghent. He's a slicer, an expert code breaker. He can find out what the imps are planning faster than any of us. Rose, what does he look like? Poe, he's a kid, barely an adult, but he's got more abilities at espionage than anyone I've met and a brain like a computer. He once memorized all 17 volumes of the Imperial Penal Code. He can slice into all Imperial channels and give us the intelligence we need. And since he happens to be on the very planet I think will be the Imperials' next target, we have plenty of advance warning if it actually is. Travel as refugees. No one can know of your mission. Got it? Finn and Rose, got it? Rey, Rose, you will have to travel without a lightsaber. If it is known you are a Jedi, they will not welcome you. There are a lot of anti-Republic sentiments on that planet. The government is New Republic, but the populace still largely favors the First Order. There will be spies everywhere. Go under assumed names. Rose, yes, Master Rey. Finn, this is going to be fun. Ben, it could be very dangerous. Be careful and choose caution. May the Force be with you. Last edit, December 19th, 2021 at 6:45 a.m. by Study 3600. Love is Sacrifice. Study 3600. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a second, female cat, I name tomorrow. She's a calico. Posts, 3,959. December 20th, 2021 at 2:56 a.m. Post by Study 3600 on December 20th, 2021 at 2:56 a.m. 12/19. Lord's Day Sunday. Genesis 4 KJV. CF Genesis 5:4, Moses 6. 4:1 I have gotten a man from the Lord. This. The promised descendant. 4:3 brought, an offering i.e. formulated dogmas. 4:23-24 I have slain a man for wounding me and a young man for hurting me. He was boasting about his murders while officiating at the funeral of the ones he had slain. 6:32 p.m. CDT. I am at a Christmas party at Pastor Pete's church. Soon they will be exchanging white elephant gifts. Rick has a gift to give me that he will give me at his house after church. Beverly will check her calendar. She may be able to give me a ride to my Tuesday morning appointment with Tracy, my new psych DR, on December 28th. Joy wants me out of her life for the most part. She refuses to wait for the bureaucracy to get the ball rolling on Mary becoming my representative payee, and I will likely be without a payee for a little while. If my wage is not reported on time, I could be cut off of SSI. The last time I was in danger of losing my Social Security, Satan, acting as a dream demon, slew all my potential good lawyers before me all in the same night in their sleep, in an erotic nightmare on Elm Street-esque dream. Fortunately Elder Mark Nunn, Sister Joy Soper and I proved good advocates, and Tia gave a favorable opinion after my hearing. Fortunately, I may be able to use PayPal earnings as a safety net if this happens. I should be getting my PayPal debit MasterCard in the mail soon. Father, please provide me a way to stay in Zion. I need to stream every single night so I don't look at porn. I cannot find any excuse for that behavior, the self-pleasuring, anymore. Even if I were married to Maggie, doing that while thinking about her would still be sinful, I have found. I am so grateful to Pastor Pete for inviting me here and to you, God. I had a good time. At home, my stream continues. I streamed Raid and wrote a story about Maggie and I today. Oh, forgive me, Father.
Why can't you see
I
that
knew
girl
better.
alone?
I knew it was wrong. I need to do the Way of Purity course. I am about to bike down to Rick's house to pick up his Christmas gift to me. But I ended up walking there and back, not biking, but I had biked to the church. 8:40 p.m. CDT. I received $20 from Rick. I am happy because I have a large Dr. Pepper. They no longer carry an extra large size at Casey's, and am watching a New Orleans Saints and Tampa Bay Buccaneers football game at Rick's. We are rooting for New Orleans. It is halftime. I am watching Star Wars, Episode 8, The Last Jedi, my second favorite Star Wars movie, better than Return of the Jedi but not as good as The Rise of Skywalker in my opinion. I will probably have to finish it on the way home from Rick's and at home as I stream more Raid and possibly Clash of Clans, then RuneScape, possibly New School. 10:18 p.m. This is an interesting ball game. Tom Brady got very angry for being sidelined and threw his tablet down onto the field. The basic plot of Thrawn Strikes is laid out. 1 Battle of Quad Drive Yards. 2 Finn and Rose's mission to Christophsis. 3 Battle for Christophsis. Victory. 4 Battle of Bilbringi. Victory, but very, very costly. After the Battle of Bilbringi, there is a Jedi Council meeting on Farsha 4. Then a shot of the rebel fleet in its full strength celebrating its victories at Quad, Christophsis, and Bilbringi shipyards, having slowed considerably the production of the Imperial war machine and defended Christophsis. Then the end credits. I just haven't worked out all the details yet, but I would still appreciate the help of Cy Cardinal West. I will try contacting him at least one more time, trying to sell him on the clone idea, for the presence of clones is crucial to both the politics, the greatest good, and plot and very structure of all of Star Wars. Nowhere can the story of Star Wars exist without clones. They, clones, are the backbone of Star Wars. To deny clones to Star Wars, which Cardinal West wishes to do, is to deny Star Wars itself. In my Star Wars verse, there are the Ordu Aspectia clones, the Katana Fleet clones, Jorwa Sebaeth and Luuk and the cloned emperors. Without them, clones, 6 movies lose their villains. Thrawn alone can't carry 3 movies. Always 2 there are.
Yes.
Omicron is a new virus threat. It is a more contagious, but, according to some medical professionals on the mainstream news outlets, less deadly strain of COVID-19. 10:39 p.m. CDT. The Saints won.
And don't do this.
Last edit,
Oh,
December 20th, 2021 at 3:07 p.m. by Study 3600. Love is Sacrifice. Study 3600. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a second, female cat, I named tomorrow. She's a calico. Posts, 3,959. December 20th, 2021 at 5:36 a.m. Post by Study 3600 on December 20th, 2021 at 5:36 a.m. 12/20. Monday Moon's Day. Star Wars Meg asked her YouTube audience what we'd like to see in the first episode of the Book of Boba Fett. My answer is informed somewhat by Star Wars sans very likely informed conjecture. Brand Koivo Paulo. 1 second ago. Omega. She got a husband now? Brand Koivo Paulo. 0 seconds ago. She would be, like, 50 by now. If her growth was accelerated, almost double that, but she would still have that youthful vigor like Captain Rex does until episode 12. Brand Koivo Paulo. 1 second ago. Unless the acceleration stops around age 40 or so, and they age normally after that, which I strongly suspect now, given that